Are you ready for the King of the Ice? Pete's Power Plays with Philly Pete starts now on 12 Ounce Sports.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Thursday, December 2nd, 2021 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, the King of the Ice and Fantasy Football Guru, Philly Pete, and we're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Hope you all are having a phenomenal afternoon, a phenomenal day, wherever you may be across the world, as we talk Thursday NHL pucks, last night's recap, DFS for tonight for Cowboys, Saints, and much, much more. But this show, Pete's Power Plays, is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use the promo code 12ounce. That's 12OZ. Once again, BetUS. Create an account with them today. And use the promo code 12ounce. 12OZ. And from there, they will basically set you up with 125% on your match whatever you deposit. Simple as that. Once again, BetUS. Create an account today. Use the promo code 12ounce. And they'll match your first deposit up to 125%. Zingo TV, channel 761. Those out there that are tuning in, welcome aboard to today's episode. If you don't have Zingo TV, it's a free app. Get it, download it. That's Zingo TV, and then flip over to channel 761, where you'll be hearing today's episode live of Pete's Power Plays. Amazon.com, holidays are here. Support the 12 Ounce Sports crew by going to www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon, and don't forget to check out the 12 Ounce Sports store, where you can get your collection of Pete's Power Plays apparel, hoodies, shirts, t-shirts, sweats, whatever it may be. Check it out today and support your boy Philly Pete as we go on to a solid NHL run right now. All right, so we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday, last show of the week for me until I come back on Tuesday, like usual. Solid, for the most part, last night on the ice wasn't, as best I want it to be. Listen, when you're rocking 13 of the last 17 NHL cards on the plus side, you're due for some sort of letdown at some point. And last night that's what happened. So a quick recap from last night. We go 3 and 4. Okay, you have the Kraken Wings over 5.5 at plus 105. Another over for the Kraken, another winner, and at plus odds. You got to keep rolling the overs when the Kraken play. Just like the Sabres, okay? Just like the Avalanche. I mean, you got to keep rolling these overs until they eventually lose a couple games. So that cashes out at plus 105. As on the money line, I had a massage last night, okay? And I was told that basically Kemper was out for last night. I had no time to get to my phone, obviously. I was enjoying myself, having a good time. But Kemper was out on the lineup, so unfortunately I could not void the bet. I'm not a fan of voiding bets. I usually let them ride out, so I let this one ride out. Obviously, I was late to the news. As on the money line, that lost. He still had some plus value, but it lost. Knights Kraken money line, that lost as well. I mean, enough with the teasers already with the Kraken coming back to only lose in a shootout. Enough of the teases with the Knights to come back to only lose. I mean, I'm getting tired of this. It really is. But listen, for plus 225, man, it was a solid play. You had to do it. I liked both spots here, but I'm also fading the Kraken from now on for the rest of the season. I just can't trust the Kraken whatsoever. They're not a good team. I just can't. I just can't trust them right now when it comes to betting them. That's why I've only bet them twice this season, and I'm 1-1 with them now. So, but unfortunately for me, I will probably just end up taking Kraken overs regardless. But I will not favor the Kraken at all for the rest of the season. I could tell you that right now. Flyers plus 1.5 on the puck line. That lost at minus 145. I mean, a little bit of pretty juicy there, but I figured this team could have came out guns a swinging, but not last night. They again. Terrible. This team is just in the filter. There's not looking good at all. As a Flyers fan, this team is not good right now at all. Another team to be fading right now is the Philadelphia Flyers. But a little bit of life here. Penguins Oilers over 6 was my favorite over of the night. And that cashed out with a 5-2 victory for Edmonton. So the over 6 cashes out for the Penguins. Oilers, Avs, Leafs over 6 at plus 105. That cashes out as well. And then the Knights money line at minus 150. I mean, I was loving this one a lot. And unfortunately, that just did not cash out. So what are you going to do? 3 and 4 on the night with a minus 1.85 overall units. NHL season currently sits at 177 wins, 184 losses, and 6 pushes. That gives me a grand total right now of minus 19.6 units. Don't forget, I was down to over 40 units about 2 weeks ago, close to 2-3 weeks ago, pretty much. And the battle's real. The battle's real. So minus 19.6 units overall this season. Again, the grind is still there. Got a lot of work to do to get back. But now we are 13 of the last 18 NHL cards now on the plus side. So still doing pretty solid work. But one of these days it was eventually going to happen that I was going to have a losing night. And it happened to be last night. But that's just how it goes. So, all right. So that's done last night. You have a huge card tonight. So I'll basically talk hockey like usual in the second segment on the show after commercial break. So right now I want to get into the NFL DFS for tonight. Saints, Cowboys real fast. Nothing for me has changed. I'm still rocking out with basically Prescott, Pollard, and Traquan Smith should be in your lineups. But when it comes to lineups, I want to give you guys one right now since I'm basically in a good mood. It's the holiday season. Let's get one rocking out for you guys right now. I have a couple lineups already set, but let me just get to basically my document that I have everything set up for. Let's do it real fast. Sorry about this. I should have probably already had it up by now. But here we go. So for tonight, Dallas, Saints. I'm still on the Cowboys here at minus 4. I'm still digging the Cowboys. I really do. It looks like Zeke's going to be playing, and CeeDee Lamb is about to. They should be playing. They both should be playing. They were both full participants in practice as well. So to me, I believe they are in for tonight, which is a big deal. Should help out that minus 4. Taysom Hill comes in for the Saints. I can't really trust Taysom Hill at all. It's going to be interesting to see. And like I said yesterday, Dallas is minus 6 now. So the line went from 4 to 6 just like that overnight. I locked in the minus 4 overnight. I mean, like I said, this was going to move. This was absolutely going to move. It really was. So I'm glad I got the 4. If you had the 6, take it. Take the 6 as well. Dallas should bounce back in this spot here. I really expect them to do very well tonight. So, all right. So for tonight, optimal lineup for any cash game, really. I have. All right. Let's do this real fast for you guys. All right. So let's do MVP Dak Prescott. All right. I expect him to be full throttle now that your receivers are back for the most part. Looks like Amari Cooper will be playing tonight as well after COVID protocol. But MVP tonight, like Dak Prescott, he has his weapons back. So give me CeeDee Lamb, give me Amari Cooper. Put Taysom Hill in there too. You know me. I always put 2 quarterbacks in the rotation for single game lineups. So that's where I'm going here as well. So Taysom Hill, and then you know what? I'm gonna get a chance here with Mark Ingram. Obviously, Kamara is out, so Ingram should have a solid game as well. Dallas's run defense isn't the best, but that's a solid lineup. That's probably what I will be giving you guys for tonight. If I don't post it, this is why you have to tune into the show. I keep retweeting it so you guys check it out every hour. But Dak Prescott should be your MVP. Give me CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Taysom Hill, and Mark Ingram as your optimal lineup for tonight. You can use that for cash games as well, tournament games. I really like this lineup a lot, so this will be my Twitter lineup for tonight's game between Dallas and New Orleans. And like I said, I'm on the Cowboys minus 4. I already locked that in the other day. It is now up to 6, so for obvious reasons. So, but there you go. So with that, I want to take my 2-minute commercial break, and when I get back, NHL tonight, all right, analysis, bets, and much more. So sit back, relax, give me 2, and I will be right back.
Ounce Sports has a new home for betting. BetUS.com is the official place to place your bets and support 12 Ounce Sports. All you have to do is go to BetUS.com and type in the promo code 120OZE and you'll instantly get a deposit bonus. This is America's favorite sports book. And remember, always gamble responsibly.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Thursday, December 2nd, 2021 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, the King of the Ice and Fantasy Football Guru, Philly Pete. We're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. This show, as always, is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use the promo code 12ounce 120Z, and they'll match your first deposit up to 125%. Also, don't forget to check out the 12 Ounce Sports Store and get your Pete's Power Plays apparel, whatever you want, sweatshirts, shirts, t-shirts, tanks, I have it all. So check out the 12 Ounce Sports Store today. I have various colors as well to pick upon. So support your crew, support your boy, and let's keep cashing some NHL tickets, bets, whatever you want to call them. All right, so for tonight we have, like I said, we have 10 games on the ice. And like I said, if you missed out on the NFL DFS for tonight, Dak Prescott as your MVP, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Mark Ingram, and Taysom Hill as your optimal lineup, cash games, tournament games. This is a FanDuel lineup as well, so there you go. All right, let's start off, shall we? We have like I said, 10-game menu. I mean, a lot of games on the ice last night, or tonight, I should say. You had 6 last night, 10 tonight, so let's rock and roll. You have the Thirsty Thursday edition of Philly Pete's Plays, as usual. So let's get into it. Colorado Avalanche at the Montreal Canadiens. Over-under is set at 6 here. Colorado minus 180 on the money line. Montreal plus 150. Not a lot of line movement here. 80% of the money going towards the Avalanche, obviously. I'm not surprised here at all. 20% of the money on Montreal. A couple players are out for Montreal for COVID protocol as well. So, I mean, you can probably take that into consideration if you're taking the Avs in a bounce-back spot here. You know, this Avs team's not going to go anywhere with their goalie situation. They're not good at all with how their goaltending is. So they're in trouble. They are in trouble. It really is. It's a shame. But Montreal 4-7-1 at home, 4-8 at home, covering the puck line in their last 12, and 6-4 with the overs. Colorado 4-5 on the road, 2-7 on the road, covering the puck line ugly, and 8-1-1 in their last 10. Right now they're 9-1-1 in their last 11. With the overs, I'm rocking out the over once again. You know, I mentioned earlier in the show, I mean, you got to keep rocking out these teams that are giving you gifts. Avalanche on the over, Buffalo on the over, Kraken on the over. Take those teams, all right? They're cashing out the overs every night, and you're even getting plus odds. I mean, Toronto, Colorado last night was plus 105. Kraken, Wings last night was plus 105. You're getting plus odds, so take the value and take the over. They've been cashing out, all right? I can't stress this enough right now. So right off the bat, Avs, Habs, over 6 tonight. No doubt in my mind. I'm rolling with the over once again. And give me the Avalanche here. I think the Avs should bounce back in this spot. You know, minus 180 is a little bit juicy for my liking. Maybe put them in a parlay with either Carolina or Florida here tonight. But I like the Avs. I think they bounce back and beat this pretty grave dug Montreal team. I mean, they haven't been great at all this season, and more people on COVID. So Avs should definitely take advantage. They should. Goaltending issues or not, they should beat the Habs here tonight, and that's where I'm going. But I like the Avs here in regulation as well, like the Avs minus 1. I think they should basically cover that number against Montreal. And my more heavier lean is on the over on this side. I like to see a 5-2 sort of game. Like I said, the Avs can score. All right, they had 2 last night, 3 last night. After giving up 8, I mean it's terrible, but you got to keep riding these overs. So I think Colorado are going to get a good amount of goals here tonight for sure. So give me the over 6 and Colorado here minus 1 against, and also in regulation against the Montreal Canadiens. All right, St. Louis Blues at the Tampa Bay Lightning. We had a electric game before. It went over, and St. Louis coming back in fashion, being down 3-0 the first, to come back and win. I mean, that was unbelievable showing by St. Louis. Now they travel down to St. Pete's, where they play the Tampa Bay Lightning once again here. Going back to back, Tampa minus 145 on the money line. St. Louis plus 125, plus 130, depends where you shop. 80% of the money on Tampa tonight. Tampa 7-3-1 at home, 5-7 covering the puck line, and 5-5 with the overs. St. Louis 5-4-1 on the road, 5-6 on the road covering the puck line, and 4-5-1 with the overs. All right, well listen, I like Tampa and I liked the under last time, and I went opposite on that one. Tonight, I'm rocking the same thing. I think Tampa gets the revenge back. I think they win tonight. Minus 145. Give me the Bolts here. Tampa Bay Lightning on the money line at minus 145. I also like the under in this game. I think Vasilevsky. I think this could be. I always feel like these two teams play. I feel like it's under galore, but we didn't get that last time. We didn't. Not even close. But I think tonight in Tampa, where Tampa is a much better team at home, 7-3-1. I expect them guns a-blazing, and can't blow a 3-0 lead in the first period and not score at all for the rest of the game. So, I like Tampa more than the total here, but I like the Bolts money line minus 145 and the under. I want to do it again, under 5.5. St. Louis, Tampa. There you have it. There in St. Pete's. Okay. Buffalo Sabres at the Florida Panthers over/under set at 6. Florida minus 275 on the money line. Buffalo plus 240 on the money line. Massive dogs here for tonight. I'm not surprised at all. Florida at 85% of them. I think between them, Washington and Carolina, I think those two are the highest consensus plays and picks for tonight. But Florida, 85% of the money. Florida is 12-1 at home this year, 7-6 at home in the last 13, covering the puck line, and 5-5 with the overs. Buffalo 2-5-2 on the road, 6-3 on the road covering the puck line in their last 9, and 5-5 as well with the overs. Well, listen, we know Florida can score. Buffalo's been giving us gifts as well with the overs. We're smashing the over here once again. Give me the over 6 here. Florida, Buffalo, that's where I'm going. No brainer. Just like the Avs over 6 tonight, I'm going with the Buffalo over 6 here as well. Florida, Buffalo over 6. And I like the Panthers minus 1.5 on the puck line. I know they're 7-6. Buffalo, like I said, they've covered their last 9 on the road. I get it, but I think Florida, again, they're a great team at home. They're tough to be beaten. So I like that. Give me the Florida Panthers here minus 1.5 on the puck line and the over 6. I also consider Panthers Hurricanes money line parlay tonight. You'll probably get about plus 100, plus 105. Even if you match that with the Caps as well. Caps Florida, that's also at plus, I believe, 110. 3-teamer between Carolina, Washington, and Florida pays you plus 175. I know it's 3 teams, but at plus 175. Good value knowing the price of all 3 of these teams going tonight. But that's where I'm going with this one. All right, so Chicago at the Washington Capitals. Over-under set at 5.5. This just dropped from 6 to 5.5 live right now. Some books are still at 6, but I have 5.5 right here. Caps minus 200 on the money line. Chicago plus 170 on the money line. 85% once again. Riding the Caps. The public are at 85%. Caps 7-1-3 at home this year. 7-4 covering the puck line at home. 6-3-1 in their last 10 with the over. Chicago 2-7-1 on the road this year. 4-6 on the road covering the puck line, and 3-6-1 with the overs. Like I said, Caps here. I'm going with the Caps here tonight. I really do. Like I said, put them in a parlay. I like Caps in regulation as well. I believe it's at minus 115. Again, it depends where you shop. I like the Caps in regulation tonight a lot. That's probably going to be one of my plays on my Twitter list, Caps in reg. And I would consider Caps in a parlay. But if I like the Caps in reg here tonight, I'll probably rock out Florida, Carolina, moneyline parlay. If you want to do all 3, like I said, that pays plus 175. But Caps in reg is good. I like the Caps. Caps puck line isn't bad either, but I think a regulation price, I'm a little bit more confident with the regulation price than the puck line. I mean, you can see a last minute, 6-on, an extra man, and Chicago scores to cover that plus 1.5. But I like the regulation price here. I do. I want to take Caps regulation. I like Caps on the money line in a parlay, of course. I'm not dropping 200 right there. minus 200 at all for that price. And I like the over 5.5. I feel like this is going to move back up to 6 at some point, but at 5.5, you should be able to get a couple goals out of Chicago, maybe 2. Washington's usually good for about 4. So I mean, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. But that's where I'm going, big time, absolutely big time. So let's see. Oh man. Okay. Stretch. All right. So yeah, Aaron. Just to answer your question here, it's they do play in St. Pete's. I know it's the Amalie Center, but St. Pete's definitely is the area. I mean, like I said, I have family down there. But yeah, I'm used to calling it because I have family. I used to have family down there that lived there, and it was always St. Pete's Forum. So now it's the Amalie Center. Yeah. So just to clarify that, clarify that it is the Amalie Center for sure. But I'm just used to saying St. Pete's because I've been down there a few times, and it's just stuck with your head. It is. You keep saying St. Pete's Forum because it's you're used to saying that for being there so many times. But yeah. Bolts and Blues, like I mentioned earlier, that's in the Amalie Center like usual. Bolts money line and the under 5.5 there. All right, moving on from that. Blackhawks, like I said, Blackhawks Caps over 5.5, and the Caps in regulation. That's where I'm at here. All right. Ottawa at the Carolina Hurricanes, over under is set at 6 here. Carolina 85% on the money, minus 310 on the money line. Jesus. Ottawa plus 260 on the money line. Like I said, 85% of the money also on Carolina. Carolina at home, 6-2 at home, 4-4 in their last 8 at home. Coming home after getting smoked by the Dallas Stars, I think they have some retribution. I think they have some anger that blow off when everything is said and done here. And Ottawa, just be ready. Be ready to get smoked tonight. That's how I'm feeling. But give me Carolina here. No-brainer once again, minus 1.5 on the puck line. I like them. I like Carolina in regulation. I like Carolina in a parlay with Florida. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. All right, so Carolina, like I said, Carolina regulation, Carolina puck line minus 1.5. I like the over 6. I do. I think we're going to see some goals here tonight. Ottawa, like I said, Ottawa's another team that is pesky, that could score a couple. But like I said, Sens 1-7-1 on the road, 3-6 on the road in their last 9. And 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. Carolina, I know, is 2-6-2 in their last 10, but I feel like this is a game where Carolina is going to take some revenge out, and Ottawa is that team. Ottawa is that squad. They got smoked by Vancouver last night. I think they get smoked by Carolina. Give me the over 6. I'm feeling a 5-2 Carolina win here to cover that puck line, to cover the minus 1, regulation, whatever you have. I'm all over Carolina and the over 6 here tonight between Ottawa and Carolina. Okay. San Jose at the Islanders. First game for the Isles since the COVID spread and whatever you want to call it. They're finally back on the ice. Let's just say this. Back at home once again. They've been terrible. 0-4 at home, 1-3 at home, covering the puck line, and 4-6 in their last 10. San Jose. Well, first off, Islanders come in here minus 130 on the money line. Sharks, another dog. We cashed the dog play of the night 2 nights ago at plus 120 when everybody and their mothers were on the New Jersey Devils because of Jack Hughes coming home. Nah, not so fast with me. Sharks cashed out that dog play of the night for me. San Jose, again, a dog at plus 110. This is a pick 'em. It's about 50-50. It's just it's tough. This is a tough game to cap for sure. Usually I'm against teams that come back after COVID. Are they rusty? They haven't played in a while. You got players coming back that just got over being sick. It's tough. It's tough to manage that. But San Jose 8-4 on the road covering the puck line. They've been doing very well this season. 3-7 with the overs. But right off the bat, I like the under 5.5. I'm not sure what Islanders team you're going to get out of this tonight. Under 5.5 right off the bat. And can the Isles win a game for once at home? Like I said, I hate doing this. Sharks have been flying pretty good as of late too. Good road record. Good puck line record on the road. Another dog, but I want to go and take the guns here with the Islanders money line at minus 130. I think they get. I hate doing this, but I'm going to go with the flow. I want to go with it. Just gut feeling here. Give me the Islanders here money line minus 130. That's how I feel. First game back since COVID, and they got to win at home. They have to win at home. So there you have it. There under 5.5 Sharks Isles and Isles money line. All right, Boston Nashville in Music City. We have Boston minus 120 on the money line. Nashville plus 100. 60% of the money is going towards Nashville. This is over-unders at 5.5. Nashville 7-4 at home, 5-6 covering the puck line at home, and 7-3 in the last 10 with the overs. Boston, on the other hand, 4-4 on the road, 4-4 on the road covering the puck line, and 6-4 with the overs. Trend is on the over in this game. We got it last time with the Blue Jackets, so when they played each other, easy over. I'm going to rock out the over once again for this game, over 5.5, and I like Boston. I like Boston here on the money line at minus 120. I know Nashville is a very tough place to play. I get it, but I'm rocking out Boston money line here tonight, minus 120, and I like the over 5.5. New Jersey at the Minnesota Wild, over-under is at a 6. Wild minus 175 on the money line. Jersey plus 155 on the money line. Minnesota 8-2 at home this year. Again, another team that's incredible. They are incredible. 5-5 at home, covering the puck line. 7-3 with the overs. Jersey 3-3-1 on the road. 5-3 on the road, covering the puck line, and 7-3 in their last 10 with the overs. Now, like I said, Minnesota's playing extremely well. They're one of the best. They're playing very, very well. Could this be a bingo, bango, bongo play? It's possible with a Minnesota winner. Devils cover the puck line at plus 1.5, and the over hits. But based on the trends here, I like the over 6 here. Excuse me, both teams are 7-3 in their last 10, like I mentioned, with their overs. So I'm already on the over 6 here. Minnesota, like I said, they're a good home team as well. 8-2. It's tough. Not really sure on this Jersey team right now. It's tough to. I mean, like I said, they're beating the Flyers, then they lose to the Sharks. Do they bounce back here? I know Hughes is back. He's fine. He's getting acclimated, getting his chemistry back with the squad. But I'm gonna roll with the Minnesota Wild here. I like the Wild here tonight. I do. So that's where I'm at. Give me a Wild. Give me the Wild. The money line is too juicy for me, so give me Wild minus 1. I like that. Maybe in regulation as well, and the over 6. That's how I'm feeling. Okay, Columbus, 2 games left. Columbus at the Dallas Stars, over-unders at 5.5. Dallas minus 190 on the money line. Columbus plus 170 on the money line. Dallas has been playing extremely well. 7-2-1 at home, 6-4 at home in the last 10 with the overs, 5-5 with their overs in the last 10. Columbus 4-5 on the road, same with the puck line on the road. 8-2. Again, this is another team that's giving you gifts with the overs. Columbus. They're playing Dallas. Dallas has been scoring a lot as well. They have been. And, just the way that this is another trend for me where, as much as I do like the under, I'm going with the over. Columbus is giving you goals. They are. They're these last 10 games for this team. Again, the overs have been cashing out. So you got to keep rolling the train here with these overs. So give me the over 5.5 in this game, Dallas, Columbus. And I'm rolling Dallas. I like Dallas in regulation. I like Dallas puck line minus 1.5. They're rolling. They just destroyed the Hurricanes. They should destroy the Blackhawks, the Blue Jackets tonight. That's how I'm feeling. I'm extremely feeling confident with this Dallas Stars team. They're picking up momentum. Players are playing good. They're playing great at the right time. And it's tough. It's tough to go against them. They opened up at minus 155. Now they're down at minus 190. So money is on the Dallas Stars. So that's where I'm at. Stars and the over 5.5. And then last but not least, Calgary at the red hot Calgary Flames at the LA Kings. Over-unders at 5.5. Calgary minus 150 on the money line. LA plus 130. 70% of the money going towards Calgary. Again, I'm not surprised. LA is 6-5-1 at home, 7-6 at home, covering the puck line, and 5-5 with their overs. Calgary 9-2-2 on the road, 10-3 on the road, covering the puck line, 4-6 with the overs in the last 10. I like the under 5.5 in this game. Calgary has been red hot. I'm riding Calgary as well. Give me Calgary on the money line. Give me Calgary too to cover the puck line at some plus odds there. I just think that this Calgary, this is probably going to be one of my favorite plays in the night. Is Calgary on the money line for sure. That's most likely going to be my best bet. Is Calgary on the money line? Best over of the night. I'm going to roll with. Best over for tonight. Give me Ottawa, Carolina. I just feel like Carolina has some business to pay after getting smacked by Dallas. I think Carolina is due for 5 goals. I think we'll get there. So a lot of good overs tonight to take. But Calgary is my best bet as a money line, and then for my best over, I like Ottawa and Carolina over 6. So have a great weekend, everyone. I'm out of time, but like I always say, I'll be back on Tuesday. Have a great weekend, and talk to you guys then.